Hi, we're Reckless Kelly. We're from Austin, Texas. My name is Jay, and I play drums in the band.
I'm Cody, and I play fiddle and mandolin.
I'm Jimmy, I play bass.
I'm Willie, and I sing and play guitar.
I'm David, and I play guitar.
She said, bro, why don't you love me like you used to? You never wanna hold me anymore.
We got our start moving from Bend, Oregon to Austin, Texas. And we started playing in a lot of bars and restaurant bars, and a lot of times just playing for food and beer and stuff. And basically just played in Austin as much as possible and just started developing a following. And as time came on, we started meeting more people and playing bigger venues and then spreading outside of Austin. But the band originally met in Bend, Oregon.
We've been influenced by pretty much everybody from the Beatles to Jimmy Rogers. Kind of a pretty wide variety. Everybody kind of grew up listening to different styles of music, and we kind of just tossed them all into the pot, and it's why we got such a weird, different sound, I guess.
The first one was a total disaster. So was the second one and everyone after. But when you're breaking in a broken home, you're gonna be sure to spend some nights on your own.
Our first concert I ever saw was Willie Nelson at the Western Idaho State Fair in Boise, Idaho.
I think that must have been mine too, but the first one I remember seeing was the Everly Brothers at the same fairgrounds.
Kiss.
Oh, that's a good one.
Top secret.
My first concert, big concert, and I wasn't a big fan. My sister just took me. Was Phil Collins.
Man.
My first concert that I remember going to on my own was, remember the band Triumph?
Which Texas artist is making an impact on the scene, on the Texas scene? I've always been a big fan of Jack Ingram, and when we first moved to town, he was already here, and he was doing it and doing great, and I've just always liked his music, and he's got a lot of energy, and I think, he really represents it really well.
Mickey and the Motor Cars.
There's a lot. There's so much out there right now. The whole scene is just really blown up. We've been in Texas for 10 years. And when we first moved here, there was, a handful of people out there doing it, like Robert Earl Keen and some of the, guys that are more established, Ray Wiley Hubbard and Gary P. Nunn, and, those guys had been doing it for a while down here. But the new, the real young Texas bands is, I think, really kind of blown up in the last 5 years, and it's just, it's amazing how many people are out there doing it right now. It's hard to even say. I mean, obviously, the Cross Canadian Ragweed and Jason Boland and the Stragglers and Roger Krieger and Hayes Carl and, those guys that are really making a big splash right now. But there's literally hundreds of bands out there right now doing this Texas thing, so it's cool. And there's radio stations supporting it and people like y'all that are, getting behind it. It's great.
If you could tell your fans one thing, what would it be?
Stay in school, don't do drugs.
Don't join a band.
There aren't many jobs like this left.
Fire Records.
Come see us at the Sounds of Spring, April 6th. Bring the family.